All right, what's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? So we're going to discuss MT5. Use the MT5 platform. So we're going in hot, all right? We started hot and sweaty. We started in the top corner, all right? And right here you can see the broker account number, the broker name, and the tier of the brokerage account, right? Whether it be demo or live. So demo accounts are like fake money and live accounts are real money, right? For this explanation and for this entire video, this entire class, I will be going over everything with a demo account because I am going to be taking a trade just to show you how it's done, right? The reason why I'm using a demo account is because at the time of, trying to explain, I'm not seeing any setup that I want to risk my account with, right? So I'm just going to use a demo account for explanation purposes, right? So let's continue. So directly under the broker info at the top, you have file, view, insert chart, blah, blah, blah. You have all of these different things, right? Now, if you click on file, and you can see all the different options here, right? You can save a chart as a picture and all of that. But I want you to click on logging to trade account. So this is where you would choose your broker name, right? Whether it's Forex here, the Forex here broker, IC Markets, Vantage FX, FX Choice, FXCM. You would choose the broker name and you would get these details in your email, right? You choose the broker name, you choose your account number, and then you choose your password and you click OK, right? It will then log you in. You would see it connects down here and that's it. You're ready to go, all right? You're ready to start trading. That is your connection to the broker. If you click on view, you will see different things you can open, right? Different things you can have on your screen. But for now, I just want you to click on toolbox. And at the absolute bottom, you would see trade, exposure, history, news, and all these different menus as well, right? When you're now, getting used to this, it can be a little overwhelming. Don't worry too much about all of these different things. I just want you to focus on trade and history for now, right? So if you go to trade, you would see the balance on this demo account is 97 US and 91 cents, right? The equity and the margin, all of these things we will go over in detail, right? But this area, this trade menu actually goes over how much money you have in your brokerage account and if you have any trades active at the time, all right? Later in this video, I will show you how to open and close a trade, all right? I also want you to go back to view, all right? And I want you to click on market watch, right? This will show you the different pairs that you have potential to trade, right? And you can add the different pairs. You can type in a pair, let's just say CADGPY, and then click enter. That's a new pair, right? That's a cross pair, right? But don't worry, we'll get into that, right? History, so let's just close this out quickly. History shows you the trades that were taken, right? Whether they won, right? This one won, or whether they lost. This one lost, all right? You can pretty much ignore everything else along the bottom, right? Because you don't need any of these things, at least not now, right? Back to the top, you can see insert, and you can insert indicators like moving averages, and I will discuss that in a later video as that is what I use primarily, right? You can insert objects such as lines, vertical, horizontal, trend lines. You could insert shapes, right? Some people like to insert shapes like this. You would have seen that maybe somewhere, right? You could insert shapes, and in insert, I want you to ignore experts and scripts. Right, so let's go back to market watch. Right, so we're going view, we're going market watch, right, and let's go to another pair. Right, so let's see how we can initiate a trade. So let's click on GBP USD and drag it here. All right, now I want to trade GBP USD because if for whatever reason I'm speculating that GBP USD is going to go down, right? what I am going to do, or what I want to do if I'm expecting it to go down, if I'm speculating for GBP USD to go down, is I want to sell GBP USD. So what am I going to do now is I'm going to go to new order, right? And these things along here, you know, they may differ, right? Some of them might be over here and these might be over here. You can change these things up anytime you want. Let me just show you. So you can see these little dots here. You can click on that and drag it and put this here instead, right? Let me just cover what these things are very briefly. So new order is to initiate a trade, right? This is to make sure that you're viewing candlesticks. Zoom in, zoom out. This is to view multiple windows at the same time. I don't use this. This is to scroll the chart to the absolute end. So if you have your chart like this, right, where it's not at the current date, if you click this, it snaps to the end, right? If you keep it on, what happens is it auto snaps back, right? I didn't do anything there. It auto snaps back to the end, right? To the hard right edge of the screen, as it's so called. This one actually shifts the screen more, so you can see, you get a little breathing room, right? So you can see if it's not active, the ending of the chart just comes here. But if it is active, it gives you a little breathing room to see, you know, a little more of what, you know, can happen. These different things, M1, M5, M15, and all of that are the different time frames, right? And you would see the time frame represented here as well. So this is the pair that we want to trade, and this is the time frame. M1 is 1 minute time frame. So every candle, right, and these are candlesticks, every candle is represented by 1 minute. So every minute a new candle is created. The 5 minute, the same thing holds true. So every candle is 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes for a new candle to form. Same thing for the M15, which is the 15 minute. Same thing for the 30 minute, which is the M30, right? Same thing for the 1 hour, right? Every hour a new candle is formed. Same thing for the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. For the daily, every day a new candle is formed. For the weekly, every week a new candle is formed. And for the monthly, every month a new candle is formed. But for now, let's just stay on the 15-minute time frame. All right? So let's go back to the end. All right? And we want to say new order. All right? Oh, wait, I didn't explain these tools. These are just, you know, shortcuts, right? Right, so we want to sell GBP USD because we are speculating it to go down. So I'm going to make sure that this is the correct pair here, right? GBP USD, which is the Great British Pound against the US dollar. Instant execution, and I will explain pending orders later on, right? Volume, this is the size you want to enter your trade. Let's keep it at 0.01 right now. And we're going to say sell. Right. You should hear a noise if it is you now loading up your MT5 or MT4 for the first time. It's generic, it comes with a noise. That's to make sure that you know that your trade has been activated. So we're in history right now. If we go to trade, you can see that I have a trade open, right? So let's go back to the end, right? You can see on the chart, all of a sudden, I have a trade active, right? And it's saying sell 0.01. So that's the size of the sell. And yeah, that's the size of the cell, and I'm not sure what's going on right now with my chart. Right, that's the size of the cell, and you can see it here, right? You can see the cell here is activated. The time you activated it, the type, if it's a sell or a buy, the volume, which is the size you entered in, the exact price you entered at, your stop loss, your take profit, and I will discuss these two in a bit. The price it's at currently. So as you can see, this is your entry price, but this is what is happening. So which means price is going up instead of going down. Swap, I will discuss this at a later date, and the profit or loss. Right now, the trade is in loss. All right. You can see the loss reflected in my equity. Right. So I'm currently losing 15 cents. So my balance is $97, but my equity is $97 minus, well, 7 cents now, and this is reflected real time. The equity is reflected real time, and you can see the equity, you know, moving up and down. The balance isn't affected until I close this trade, right? So now let's set a stop loss order. So I'm going to say right click,